Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. Day 3 of the Bibbulmun track, and we had a great camp last night here at the Torbay hut. I'll show you the site in a minute. Already had breakfast, just got to get things packed up and I'll be good to go. So this is the camping area at Torbay. Right up there is a viewpoint. You'll see these marks. It's like a runway strip. We actually dragged the tent about a tent's length that way last night because I realized we'd put it a little bit too close to this Widowmaker than I would have liked. And I mean, you know, the odds of it coming down, I think are higher than you'd think. So, you know, just to be safe. All right, so we're going to be the last out of the hut. There was 3 other people staying, all really nice, and they've already left, all going to the next hut, which we are too. All our stuff got so wet yesterday, but it has all dried, which is fantastic. So I got my shoes. Yep, they're dry. We had all our clothes hanging up, as you saw in the last video. All dry. So just got to pack the last of this stuff and jump on the trail. How's this for the trail right out of the hut? Hardly walked a quarter mile. It's going to be a good day. That's my private beach this morning. Didn't pay a cent for it. Carly's taking the lead and she's checking for spider webs because she's already walked through a couple this morning. So the trekking poles actually are quite versatile. Just another shot of my beach, but from the other side. You can kind of see the trail where I took the last video of it. Some more coastline. I'm really happy we started south on the trail. I think that Kalamunda and dwelling up when we get up further north is going to be a lot hillier, and it's not going to be on the coast obviously, so I think this was a good way to start. And so now we found ourselves amongst some paperbark trees, and I just saw what I think was a quokka. Big little fella scurried off into the bush. So 2 little pieces of wildlife there. So we just met a hiker who's come from Kalamunda heading to Albany today, named Metric, and he's doing like 50 to 60 kilometer days like it's nothing. He's going to Albany today. He's already hiked. We met him maybe a mile out from Torbay. He's already hiked from the next hut that far, and he's going all the way to Albany. So he's doing in 1 day what we are doing in 3. And that's just what he's doing day in, day out. He's going over to South Australia next to do the Hasten Trail, I think it is. Look it up. He's done a bunch of hiking. He was American, so he's done the Colorado Trail, PCT, but he's only been hiking since 2020, so kudos to him. His base weight on his pack is only 4 kilos. Mine's like 8.5. Woohoo! Look at this. I love walking on the rocks like this too. Yeah, oh, we can see the coast over here. And look at this, Walpole, Albany. It's nice to see trail markers like that. I suppose that's a path down to the beach, but of course we'll be going up, of course. Break time. Carly's having some
chicken chips.
Chicken chips, vegan though, I think. Actually, I've got some on my backpack. Shapes, barbecue shapes. So we've got the AirPod in. We're both listening to a podcast about awe. This is pretty awe-inspiring, that's for sure. Turned around and saw this. Made us both say, wow. We can hear the waves rolling in too, but I'm not sure the camera audio picks that up. And there's a trail up ahead. That's just from a postcard over there. And then as we come over here, there's another postcard right in front of us. Wishing you well from Western Australia. Carly was just saying the water looks kind of brown down there in one little spot. Not sure why. Look at this trail right now. Alright, here is lunch today. I got a tortilla with peanut butter and jam. Carly has lentils
with taco seasoning and nutritional yeast. Yeah, vegetable.
Let's see the votes in the comments for the best lunch. I imagine this is a little how the birds watching us eat feel. Just have a look at our lunch spot, guys. This is real. And I'm sure you can hear the sound of the waves because it's pretty loud. That's 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So we just came up a bunch of stairs. Be prepared for that. Oh man, it was hard. Straight after lunch. But this is pretty nice up here. Whoops. Tripping over the sticks. Oh, the beach over there is so nice. Trail is killing me this afternoon. I think it's been the most climbing we've had to do. Just all stairs. I'm really digging today's weather. When the sun's behind the clouds, to me it's a perfect hiking day. There's not too much wind either. So this is just great. This is a good time of year for it. My thinking was autumn as opposed to spring. There'll be a lot less rain. Bye. Alright, so where we're at is probably a mile or so to the hut, a bit less. It's a bit of a trek up to the hut, has been since lunch. But after that, we're gonna go a bit more down to, I think it's Lowlands Beach. Be another 3 miles, but it will be up for a little and then downhill all the way to the beach. Alright, we're here at the hut. Fantastic. And this is the West Cape Howell hut. And this is Pam, one of our fellow end-to-enders. We'll bump into her again, I'm sure. Wanted to show the hut before we continued our journey. So yeah. Bye. Look at this. This is so thick. It's getting insane this afternoon. Oh my goodness. Made it. I've taken a seat here. By the way, the bench design is genius. See this? They make it so your pack will sit up off your shoulders when you sit down. It's so good. So it's about 1.7 to the beach, which is probably the one we can kind of see down there. Beautiful view. Not so beautiful trail, I'm afraid. Seriously, this is the trail. This is actually insane. That looks like it might be ours. Carly lost her Skittles. That's what those are. I cannot tell you how glad I am to see that little shelter and picnic table. And look at this. There's a restroom as well. And right up on the water too. We did it. I gotta be honest. My pack was really getting to me at the end of today. Between that and that Overgrown trail, it was just getting to be a bit much. And I don't know if I already mentioned it, but my throat is sore. Hence why I'm a bit quieter. But look at this. Pretty damn good view from the campsite. That is a beautiful beach. Alright, so we have the tent set up now. And I mean, you can't really complain about the view, can you? Check that out. Anyway, dinner time. So, got some rice noodles cooking. Special, haven't had them before. Fingers crossed they work out. So just considering it's getting dark, I think I'll finish up the video there. Tomorrow we're hoping to get to the Denmark Inlet, and then we've got someone organised to canoe us across. So stay tuned so you don't miss it, and we'll see you then.